Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to descale this older Keurig B70 Platinum. This thing's been around for a while, so you may have bought one used. So there's a descale light. If your descale light is on, even if it's not on, you should descale these once in a while. I'm going to do two videos. The first video is going to be using the Keurig descaling solution. Now, other manufacturers sell descaling solution, and this procedure would apply. My second video is going to be how to use white vinegar. The benefit of using this takes a lot less time. The white vinegar can take up to 4 to 5 hours. So first we're going to use this descaling solution. First thing you're going to do is your water reservoir. You got to get rid of all your water. So you're going to take this over. You're going to empty out all that water. If you've got a charcoal filter, now that filter stays, but you might have an external charcoal filter for your water. You're going to want to remove that too. The next thing you're going to do is disable the auto off. So we got to hit the menu button, and we're going to go down to the auto off, and we're going to set that to off. Or no, right now it's set at 2 hours. We want that set to off, so that the machine will never shut off during our process. Hit the menu button again. And I'm even going to change the default setting to the larger, because we're going to be doing a bunch of large brews. This will just save one step. Hit the menu button. Okay. So this stuff costs about 20 bucks, where we're only going to, if you use white vinegar, it's about $1.50. But this stuff is faster and it doesn't smell. The white vinegar, you do get quite a bit of smell when it brews. But if you've ever wondered where the directions are, you have to look. There's a little thing that says peel here. And you're going to peel here. And we're going to do 4 Keurig brewers with a water reservoir. We're going to dump this whole entire solution in there. Then we're going to fill this bottle up with water and dump it in. Okay, so I'm going to get the descaling solution. Like I said, this stuff doesn't smell. We're going to dump it in. I got to fill this bottle up with water now. So I'm just filling it up with water, and now we're going to dump this water in. We have to make sure we get enough water in there that the add water light goes out. So we've got just enough water in here that the add water light's not on. If the add water light was still on, we'd have to add a little bit more water. Okay, so we've got our descaling solution and water in. Get you a nice large container. Make sure you don't have a K-cup in here. We're going to leave this open. Get sure it's on the highest setting. And then we're just going to do a brew. And this is going to brew the water and descale solution. This takes about a minute. So here comes the descale solution and water. Okay, so that took about less than a minute to brew that. We're going to throw this water out. Okay, so we got pretty low. I thought the add water light was going to come on, but the instructions say you want to do another brew until the add water light comes on. So let's go. We gotta lift this up, make sure it's empty. Let's just do a smaller brew. Let's do an 8 ounce, because I don't have much water left in there at all. I'm going to empty that cup. Okay, then I'm going to hit the brew button. This should take this water down to where the add water light's going to come on. And now it's brewing that descaling solution again. Okay, so at the end of this one, that blue light's flashing. I've got the add water lights on. Now we want to just let the Keurig sit here. I'm going to throw this out. We want to let it sit for 30 minutes. After that, and what's that's going to do on the inside? So this descaling solution now is inside that tank. There's a tank, a hot water tank inside here, and it's soaking that hot water tank. And the reason we disabled the auto off, we want that heating element to kind of heat and cool to keep that descaling solution in. And that's what's going to help clean that thing. If we didn't disable the auto off, it would just cool down and it really wouldn't do its job. So we want to make sure we leave the machine on so we can do its job. After 30 minutes, we're going to rinse, we're going to dump this out, even though that's got some descaling solution left in it. We're going to rinse that out with soap and water, fill it up with fresh water, and then we're going to do a bunch of rinses. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. Let's take this over to the sink and clean it out. I'm going to dump it out. I've got like a brush, and a brush really helps to kind of clean that out really good. Okay, so I've got the reservoir filled back up with water. We want it filled all the way to the max. And now we're just going to rinse a bunch of water through here. We're going to lift the handle, make sure it's on the largest setting, and do a bunch of brews. We're going to do a bunch of these 12-ounce brews of just fresh water, and we're going to throw this water away each time until this reservoir is completely empty. And then your Keurig should be rinsed of that descaling solution. So you're going to want to do this again if your descaling light's on, if the coffee maker's taking too long to brew, or if your water's not hot enough. You're going to want to descale it with the descaling solution. My next video is going to be a little cheaper but longer with white vinegar. So again, everybody, thanks for your support. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions on how I did this, leave them in the comments below. And if you could, please like and subscribe.